Hello, dear empath sensitive person. So here comes another coaching video for you. As always, with loving, honest, truthful guidance from me, from the universe, from the angels, from God, as always. And the topic of this video is life lessons and learning from them, growing from them, growing through these lessons as we face them in our daily lives. And we can just grow as people, we can learn, we can evolve, we can heal from our past, which is very important in our daily lives, especially if we are sensitive and we have been through difficult times in our lives, especially emotional abuse experiences, for example, dealing with narcissistic people or other types of toxic people. Because as sensitive beings, this can be so very, very difficult to deal with. And as I have been through it ever since I was a child, I'm as always, I'm here to guide you honestly and with all my heart and soul, so that you can really just move on with your life and just heal and thrive and create and attract and manifest your dream life, whatever you want in your life, the things that you deserve to have, etc. So the life lessons come through experiences, as we encounter other people. Everyone always teaches us something. So we can think about other people as mirrors and as teachers. So everyone always teaches us something, and of course it is up to ourselves to embrace that lesson and to understand what it is about and to really comprehend what happened and what was the whole situation, and then just learn and grow from it and evolve from it. And maybe they will even help you heal from your childhood trauma, for example. And so I think it's a beautiful way to see these things, that we can see opportunities instead of obstacles. We can see the positive aspect. We don't have to be thinking about our troubles. We can see just miracles and blessings and opportunities and ways to learn. We can see our way out of a problem, if you understand what I mean. So we don't need to be stuck in our painful past. We don't need to be feeling stuck. I know it can be so difficult when you are healing from your painful past. If you have been very badly emotionally or maybe even physically abused, it can be so difficult to see that you could have it a lot better, but it is always possible. And then you can see your abusers as teachers as well. Like I said, everyone always teaches us something. Every single person who we encounter in this life is some sort of a teacher. And they force us to look deep inward, to tune inward, because everything starts from within. So in that way, when you think about it that way, it's a lot more positive angle to see from. You don't need to be focusing on the abuser. You don't need to be focusing on the abuse. You can be focusing on your own inner peace, your own inner healing your inner child, evolving, growing as a person, as an adult, you know, taking responsibility of your own well-being, of your own life, taking accountability of everything that you can, everything that you're supposed to be taking accountability for. But it is your life, it is you that you need to be doing it for. You're not doing it for them. You're not, how should I say it? You're not living life for other people. You're living your life for you. Of course, if you have children, then you are responsible for them. But anyway, we are always living this life for ourselves. You know, we are the number one people for ourselves. And the most important relationship that we can have in this life is with ourselves. And we should always put ourselves first, our needs first. And especially as a sensitive being, if you have been bullied, you know, abused in any type of way, you need to be healing and learning and growing from within, taking care of yourself every day. And the more you do this process, it's just so beautiful. It's so amazing how you will feel, you know, because it's really self-care. But I just wanted to talk about this. This just came to me as a download, like, because of some recent events in my life. Usually I talk about my own personal life in these videos, if you have been watching my videos. And like I said, you know, life lessons are important, and you know, they are there for a reason. The people are there for a reason. And life happens through us. Life happens through you, not to you. So things that happen around you, they can teach you something. And it is up to you to learn from it, to see the lesson, maybe write it down. I recommend journaling always. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, realizations, anything that comes through, feelings, emotions. For me, that is very, very cleansing, and it's such a beautiful process when I'm doing my journaling. It's a very important outlet for myself personally, and I have really noticed it. And I'm not amazed why other people, other coaches also talk about journaling, and especially coaches who talk about being an empath or a highly sensitive person. So I also recommend journaling, having a nice notebook and a pen maybe, or writing on your phone, you know, whatever works for you. As long as you are listening to yourself, you're tuning in and you are letting your thoughts and feelings out. So it's a very, very good outlet, and it helps you to really see the whole big picture, you know, about things that have happened. It really helps. Taking a walk outside in nature can also be very helpful, you know, whatever you feel like doing, especially if you feel overwhelmed. Personally, I have had to discover a lot of tools, which I'm also sharing with my clients. If you want to work with me one-on-one or buy my products, my online courses, or my book, I am sharing about these tools in those as well, because we need to have the self-care tools every single day. And you know, because I learned the hard way that these life lessons and these feelings, these emotions from the past, the pain from the past, the pain from the childhood trauma, it follows you if you don't heal it, if you don't confront it, if you don't heal and learn from it. It just keeps on following and following and following you in one way or another. And that is the worst part. And I have also discussed about this same topic before in my videos. If you've been following my work, if you have been watching my YouTube videos, this topic has really come to me as a very important one on a personal level. That, you know, I really noticed these patterns in my life. We need to be paying attention to patterns and, you know, happenings and things and people around us, because we need to be able to choose for ourselves. Who do we want to spend our time with, and who do we want to give energy to, and you know, how do we protect ourselves from negative energy, for example, and take care of our own well-being. So it is a very important factor to consider as well, that, you know, you see that something happens, you experience that something happens that is, for example, shaking you from within. It's something that you don't like, such as emotional abuse. And you can see the person as your teacher, and you can see that you don't deserve that abuse. You can see that you are a different person from them. They are a different person from you. That people act from their own perspectives, and they are just projecting their own pain, and it is not fair, it is not right, but you can choose to not be affected by it. You can control your mind, you can control your thoughts, you can control your own energy, your own self, you can control. And so you can let go of that person. You can send them away with love and light. Maybe you can forgive them and just move on and focus on your own life. Focus on just having your own peace of mind, because you need to protect your peace. But this is just an example of a lesson, you know, that you can comprehend and learn, you know, because you are valuable and you matter, and you are here to do amazing, great things as a sensitive being. So I don't want you to give up on yourself. I want you to be thriving, and that is why I'm here to help you with my work. And so I wish that you can just learn from all of your life lessons, that they are not there to punish you. They are there to push you in a better direction, that you can choose better for yourself. That, you know, that, you know, nothing is meant for a punishment, really. It can feel like that, and especially if you have been raised by a narcissist, like I was. The pain and the suffering can really feel like this huge punishment, like you just did something so wrong. But eventually, as an adult, you have to let go of that. You have to be letting go of all of that pain and all of that baggage, because it's only weighing you down for nothing, you know? And we are not supposed to be carrying that with us. Like I've said before in my videos, we are not supposed to be carrying those things with us. But on a subconscious level, we are carrying those with us if we don't acknowledge and heal them. So this is also why this topic of a life lesson is so important, because these are life lessons. We always just encounter something that we need to work on. And like I said, other people show us where we need to do some work. They are our mirrors. And of course, it helps if you can just see it from this balanced, restful, harmonious angle, that you don't need to get triggered next time something happens. You can choose. You don't need to get triggered. And you don't want to be getting triggered as a sensitive being. You want only peace and balance, love and light for yourself and for everyone. And you deserve it as well, my friend. You deserve it as well. It is so important to remember that we always need to make ourselves a priority first and foremost, because nobody else can do that for us. But yeah, so the more you can face your lessons and learn from them and grow from them and be healing your life, you will be shifting and changing your life for the better, for good. In this same process, it is inevitable that you will become happier, you will become more balanced, you will have more faith and trust in your life and in yourself. As you do this work, you learn from your lessons, you learn from your mistakes, and you know how to choose better next time. And you can tell apart, the other person and you. You don't have to be mixing yourself with other people, because we so easily, as empaths and HSPs, we so easily take on the burdens of other people, but it's their problems, not ours. So it's important that we make ourselves indifferent, that we recognize our own worth and value and our own energy, that this is me, this is who I am, this is where I stand, this is my truth. I am unapologetically me, and I am enough. And what I do is enough, and what I have is enough. And I don't need to be proving anything to anyone. I am lovable, and I am always good enough. No matter what someone says or how they treat me, their actions only speak for themselves, not for me. I am a separate person from them. So you can talk to yourself in this way, being your own cheerleader, encouraging yourself, being compassionate towards yourself. And you can realize that, I don't need to be carrying this. This is their problem, no matter who it was. I don't care if it was your mother, father, whoever it was. It is not your problem. Everyone is responsible for themselves, and we need to learn from our lessons. And if we don't learn from our lessons, they will keep following, they will keep showing up until we show up for our lessons. And that is what I'm talking about here today. That we need to be showing up for those lessons. And then they will disappear. It is like magic. Like when you really show up for yourself and, own that life lesson, and you can just learn and grow, maybe heal a past wound. It is so beautiful. You will really notice the shift of energy in your own self and in your life. that, you know, something has shifted. So it really feels like magic. It's so beautiful. And I think it's a big part of manifesting as well, because it has to do with your manifestation process. Because the more you can heal and grow and evolve, the more you will be also amplifying your own personal power and your manifesting power in the process too, because then you will be more able to manifest those things that you want, because you will be focusing on better things. You know, you will be focusing on the things that actually matter to you, that actually belong to your life, you know, and you become more mindful about everything. It is like cleansing the mind, cleansing your entire life, your soul, you know, everything. You're like purifying yourself. And it just feels so amazing. It is so beautiful when you can just really dive into this process and you are realizing the effects of that process. So then you will just wake up and realize that, okay, that lesson is not showing up for me anymore. Okay, I have learned my lesson. And you can congratulate yourself, and you can go like, oh yeah, I'm proud of myself. I did good. And that is valuable. And the feeling that comes with it is so amazing. So take this guidance today and always take care of yourself. I send you so much love and light. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, for sharing this video to your friends if you feel that somebody could use this message as well. And you can comment, of course, if you feel that you have something beautiful to say to me. I love to read your beautiful comments. So let's get in touch. Like the video if it resonates with you, and yeah, don't hesitate to get in touch with me if you're interested in working with me one-on-one. All the information is below, and much love and light. Namaste.